What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Gizmo, say hi. Got about 12 minutes before my next meeting demo. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a few exciting things that are going to be coming to the collection soon. So, finally, Jupiter, finally, Darkside T1000 is shipping. I got my invoice to pay shipping. It was only like $200. I already had the item paid in full as well. But I got that bad boy shipping from Secret Compass Online. So I was super excited to get that. It's going to go right there until Prime 1 eventually in like 65,000 years ships theirs. Although it's not Prime 1's fault. It's actually Blitzway's fault. I spoke to John and he's like, Blitzway's handling production. They're extremely slow. They're non-communicative. They've halted their partnership. It's honestly Blitzway's fault, so don't blame Prime 1. Prime 1 delivered the Endo in a reasonable time. It's their Arnold and freaking T1000 that got delayed an extra year. So it's Blitzway's fault, not Prime 1's. Nevertheless, until the Prime 1s arrive, we'll put the liquid chrome T1000 here. Eventually, both will be lowered right there like that. But the Terminator display is coming along, so it'll be great to get that, simply because I haven't had a T1000 statue outside of the bus. Never owned an actual statue, especially a 1/3. So excited to get it. I may also be getting the colored version. I'm trying to work out a deal where I can get it as part of like a YouTube collab. So fingers crossed we can get that, because then I'll just keep it as a swap out. So let's say I'm sick of looking at the liquid chrome version. I just swap out the body, keep the base in the box, and then I'll just have body swap outs. Frankly, I wish they just would have did that anyways. Like had an option where you could pay like an extra $500 to get that. So that's one thing. You know what really sucks regarding Kratos bust? Because of the new like tariff situation and rule changes, Peru has halted shipment to the United States. My Kratos bus is ready to ship, but their local post is halted shipment. Like they won't ship anything. The only shipment service available is DHL, which for some reason, it's insanely expensive. Like if I want to ship Kratos, it costs, like I paid a shipped price, bear in mind. But because they can't use their normal method, which is like $250 to ship, it has to go through DHL, which is $13.50. They would credit me the like $250 or whatever, but then I would have to pay the difference. So if I want Kratos, I got to pay an extra $1,000, or we wait and hope that the changes, something's resolved with shipping, and I'm able to get it shipped the cheaper normal route. And when DHL still have to pay tariffs on top of that, they would claim it as $800. It'd be probably a 10 to 30% tariff. So probably another $200 on top of it. So in reality, it is $13.50 if I want to get Kratos, and I'd have it in 3-4 days. It just sucks. I'm like, let's just wait. There's no way this whole like companies, I mean, it's going to cause millions, billions in losses without them interacting and shipping to the US. So they're going to have to solve it soon. I'll give it a few weeks, but it just sucks that Kratos is now delayed because of this whole situation. Nevertheless, we also, as I've been mentioning, I am trying to grow my Lord of the Rings collection because it is one of my favorite collections in my statue collection. So there's a few things that I'm going to be getting. One thing I'm trying to get. So, of course, I'm going to be commissioning Alert's bust by Jukebong Arts. He's actually remaking me another Golem bust because he saw my review and saw like some areas I was disappointed. He's going to improve it. He's also going to lower the head so it's not looking way up. It's going to be slightly lowered angle by about 15 degrees. He's going to improve the overall quality. He's also going to make me Alert's bust. It's a new and improved version from my last one. It has a detailed environmental base. So that one's going to be super sick. Ideally, I'd love to pair that with Saruman bust. So we'll see on that. Additionally, I do want to get some Hobbit statues. It's all part of the same universe. It's like I collect from a Captain America movie, but I don't do Iron Man. It's kind of retarded. I don't mind intertangling them at all. So we went ahead and bought Darkside Azog quarter scale. They did it in 1/4 and 1/3. But the one where he's holding the severed head of Thorin Oakenshield's father, the Dwarf King, or was he the king? Nevertheless, I bought that statue. I was like, you know what? We got to get this. I love it. I've always loved Azog. I thought he was such a cool orc. He's Probably the most predominant orc in any of the movies, because he's in all three movies, the main villain. Where in Lord of the Rings, when you do have like a main orc, let's say like Lurtz, he's only in maybe 15 minutes of film shot, then he's killed. All the other orcs, the ugly one in Return of the King, he dies, not a ton of screen time. Azog is the main orc, really, of the Lord of the Rings world. He's the most toughest, coolest looking, and I love him. So we bought him. In addition, I did buy one other statue. I'm going to keep it secret until it arrives. But is Lord of the Rings related? We're also looking to get Smog. So here's the thing with Smog. So I got these creatures. I want to get Smog, just how I kind of had them all in the past. I had the original Wettest Smog, which I still love that statue. It's great. It's easy to display. But they got the new Smog, which is super tall, has a really cool base. It's not the, like, freaking vault with all the gold, but it's like a flying big presence. It's also slightly too tall for the shelf, though, which I'm worried. It's like right at the, it won't fit, but I might also be able to angle the wings going out of the shelf. But for any of you that own that new Smog statue, the one with the wings out and it's super tall, like 34 inches tall, what do you guys think of that statue? Do you love it? Do you prefer the OG one? Do you recommend I go for that one or the OG? I can get the OG for $1,000. I think I sold mine for that, so I'm just getting it back. Or we go for the new one, which for some reason is super expensive, like $2,000. I would search for it elsewhere until I could find a good deal, though. But I do want to get a Smog eventually. It's not 100% crucial, have to get Smog. I may even just do a small one, display it in the closet with Saruman, like a little Wettest, tiny $100 one. But ideally, I do want the big one. Nevertheless, that is kind of some of the exciting things coming to the collection soon. It is a shame on Kratos bust, and I even checked just like, hey, if I did want a refund, is that an option? And they're like, no. So it's either I pay $13.50 or I don't get it. Or we're just going to wait a few weeks and hope that they actually solve the shipping crisis. So, I mean, obviously I don't want to cancel. I freaking love that bust to death. I was just checking. It just sucks I have to fork out basically the entire quarter scale statue, like a legit Prime 1 quarter scale, to get something I paid a shipped price for. So I'm sure anyone can understand that is extremely frustrating. I didn't anticipate having to pay more when I already paid $3,000+ for it. So I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? So it is what it is. Hopefully it gets resolved soon. But we do have Gypsy Danger being picked up today. It's going to arrive in 2 days. And then T1000 and Azog are both come from China, so that's going to be here next month. But we will get another statue next week. I'll keep that one a secret. Anyways, folks, see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.